The book of Revelation is full of amazing and mysterious stuff, but one of the most fascinating things about it is the way it talks about angels. These heavenly beings are not just in the background, they're right in the middle of what's going on, delivering messages, fighting battles, and helping God carry out his plans. So let us take a closer look at what the book says about angels and see what it means for us today. The book of Revelation starts with angels praising God in heaven. They're like his heavenly choir, always singing his praises day and night. This shows us how majestic and glorious God is, and it reminds us that even in the hardest times, we should never stop praising him. But angels aren't just there to sing God's praises, they're also his messengers. In the book, they deliver important messages and visions to people on earth. For example, an angel tells John, the author of Revelation, to write down everything he sees. Another angel helps John understand the visions he's seeing. And angels also proclaim the eternal gospel, which is the good news about Jesus Christ. These messengers show us that God is always communicating with his people. He wants to tell us important things about our future and give us hope for what has to come. The book of Revelation also talks about angels as God's warriors. They fight in the battles between good and evil and help God carry out his plans. For example, when John sees the Lamb, Jesus, standing among the 24 elders, a great multitude of angels surrounds him. This shows that Jesus has complete control over everything, and that he is always with his followers. But maybe the most important thing the book of Revelation teaches us about angels is that they are God's agents of judgment. They sound the 7 trumpets and pour out the 7 bowls of wrath, which bring God's judgment upon the earth. This shows us that God is just and holy, and that he will punish evil. But it also shows us that his judgment is ordered and purposeful. He doesn't just randomly cause pain and destruction. Instead, he carries out his judgment in a way that shows his true nature. So what does this mean for us today? First, it reminds us that God is in control of everything. Even when things seem scary or out of control, we can trust that God is on his throne, and that he is working everything out for the good of those who love him. Second, it shows us that God is just and holy, and that he will one day judge the world. This should encourage us to turn away from sin and put our trust in Jesus Christ, who took the punishment we deserve so that we could be forgiven. As we close, remember that angels are not just figures in a book. They're real, spiritual beings who play an active role in our world. They are a reminder of the spiritual reality that surrounds us and the heavenly story in which we are all a part. As you walk through life, know that you are never alone. God is with you, and he has angels watching over you, ready to help and protect you. So keep your eyes open and your heart full of faith, for the story of God's love and redemption is still being written.